Hello there, my name is Chef Joe Rigo. Today I'm going to be doing a great dish, which is a braised chicken with wild mushrooms, some baby golden potatoes, and some San Marzano tomatoes. I'm going to show you first of all how to prepare the whole chicken for this dish, okay? So I'm going to take my gloves, and you can use a hormone-free, range-free chicken, whichever you like to use. That's what I like to use usually. So I'm going to take the chicken, okay, and try to drain as much juice as you can. I'm going to sit my chicken on my cutting board. Make sure that your cutting board is stable. I'm going to take the little wing part of the chicken. All right, so I'm going to take the other side off. Just like so. Make sure that your knife is also sharp. Then I'm going to take the inner fat of the chicken, because you don't want that part on a dish. Okay, so you kind of take your knife, run it through, and discard the fat. Same thing on the other side, just run the knife right through the part of the fat. Then what I'll do is I'll take the chicken butt right off and discard that in the garbage. All right. Then I'm going to stand my chicken, but before I stand, basically you want to discard this whole backbone of the chicken. So I'll sit the chicken just like that and run the knife, the tip of the knife, right through one side of the backbone of the chicken, and then same thing on the other side, and you just want to run it right through, just like so, okay? Now I'm going to open my chicken, and how do I do that? Is just take the knife right here in the center bone and kind of give it a little whack, okay? Take your knife and it opens right up, just like so, okay? So you got two beautiful halves, just like this, okay? Now I'm going to take my knife and grab it by the drum and take the knife and run it through the thigh part of the chicken, just like so. Okay, so I have my drum and my thigh attached together, and my breast, I'm going to do the same thing on this other half. And it really helps that you have the right tools to prepare a chicken like this. Like, for example, I love the Royal Prestige knives. This is a 10-inch chef's knife. It's really sharp, and it works for this. So I'm going to take it just like that. So now it's separated as well. So now I'm going to find the joint bone between the drum and the thigh, which is about right here. And I'm going to run it right through. And now you have a nice thigh, drum, and a full breast. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to feel it with my finger where the joint is, and I can feel it where it is. And it's right there. And there you go. Now for this dish, since this breast is rather large, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wing part of it and cut it right through the joint of the breast, and gives us another piece. And then the breast is so large that I'll actually just take the knife and give it a little whack like that and cut it right through the middle of the chicken breast. Great. You got the breast cut in half, your thigh, your drum, and your wing, and same thing on this side. And now it's ready for us to start our beautiful braised chicken with wild mushrooms. All right, let's get ready to rumble here, and I'm going to turn my 6-quart kitchen charm pot on. medium to high heat. And you want to wait about 3 minutes to really heat it the right way in order to not use any sort of oil, and that your chicken's going to be really, really nicely seared. All right? And by testing how the pot is ready to be used is by adding about a teaspoon of water, and let's see if it's going to beat together and have a little party in there. Look at that. It is completely ready. See those little beads just swirling around, have a great old time right in there. And that's exactly what we want. All right, so I know that this is ready to go. I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to sear it with skin side down first. Just like that. You hear that noise? That's what we want. Same thing on this side. And that, I'm going to put the wing right in there. And the breast right there. Fantastic. All right, all right. Now I'm going to let that sear for a minute or two until the skin actually gets a nice caramelization, and then I will switch it over to the other side and continue on with the process with my braised chicken. All the natural oils from the chicken are actually coming out, and that's exactly what we want. If I can, gonna tilt the pan, as you can see, here comes the natural oils of the chicken, and that's why this cookware is so wonderful, because it's a greaseless and waterless cookware that I use on a day-to-day basis. All right, so I'm going to add my sea salt on top of the chicken. I like to use sea salt because it's a little bit healthier for you. I'm going to add some fresh herbs. Wow, really nice. I have rosemary and fresh thyme. Look at that. Really coming together now. Now I'm going to put the lid on top, but I'm going to leave a little bit of an opening, and it will kind of bring the oxygen right in there and twirl it around like a tornado in there, and the searing will just be perfect. And I'll show you in just a few minutes how that searing and caramelization is going to come right out of the chicken very naturally. All right, let's see how this is working over here. Let's give it a flip. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Yes, look at the caramelization of this beautiful chicken. And no oil was added to it. Look at that. That is just wonderful. Awesome. You got some caramelization stuck to the pan, and that's exactly what I want. So now I'm going to add some of the carrots, just like that. And basically, what the carrots and celery that I'm about to add right now, and also some onions, is basically what's doing is that it's kind of like deglazing. All the moisture from those vegetables are coming out, and they're going to deglaze the pan naturally, and that's what we want. Got some nice vibrant colors in here. We have what they call it in the culinary world, the mirepoix, which is a combination of equal parts of celery, onions, and carrots. So once again, it's called mirepoix. Excellent. I'm gonna give that about a minute or so. I can start seeing that it's deglazing the pan really, really nicely. All the fond that's stuck to the pan is just really, really coming out. And my vegetables are just caramelizing in such a way that I know it's going to be a perfectly braised chicken. Excellent. All right. Now, I'm going to add my fungi, my mushrooms. And I have cremini mushrooms. And basically what a cremini mushroom is, it is a baby portobello. So before it begins to grow in the stages where it's a daddy cremini, it's actually a portobello. The little version of it is called, it's a cremini, but which is also called a baby bella. Okay, I'm gonna add the mushrooms right in there, about a cup or so. I'm gonna add the shiitake mushrooms. Fantastic. I'm gonna add just a touch of garlic, about a tablespoon. Fantastic. I'm gonna add a few more herbs on top. And a little bit more kosher salt. Fantastic. And I'm gonna do some cracked black pepper because I want a little bit of that peppery flavor in there. Give it just a touch of spiciness on the back of your tongue to ignite those taste buds. All right, fantastic. I want to give it a swirl. Great. All right, I am ready to add my crushed by hand whole peeled tomatoes. I'm gonna take a little bit like this. Just like that, about this much. Okay, we'll give it another round like this. And now I'm going to add my cut Yukon potatoes, just like so. Beautiful. And now I'm going to cover it with my ready temp valve open. I'm going to let it cook until it boils. It's going to call me. Once it calls me, I'm going to shut the ready temp valve, lower the heat, and cook the chicken in here for about 25 minutes, and will be perfectly braised. All right, let's see if this is actually have a nice braise in there. Let's see. Woo, hocus pocus, look at that. Nicely braised chicken. Got some nice juice in there. Potatoes are ready, chicken is ready. All right, let's do this. Let's plate it, see how it is. Take my bowl. I'm gonna add a little bit of the mushroom and potatoes on the bottom of the bowl, just like so. Look at that, that looks great. I'm going to add a piece of the breast on there, and the drum, because I like a little bit of the white and dark meat in there. Going to add a little bit more juice on top, just like so. And then I'm going to finish off with just a touch of chopped parsley on top, just like this. And there you go. Beautiful braised chicken cooked here on Dinner for Two by Kitchen Charm. Remember that life is absolutely delicious.